smells like you should do this review.
Hey guys, it's Jody from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna do my darndest to not sweat like a hot mess here and do my handsome husband over there proud, showing off all the things that I've magically remembered. Not gonna lie though, definitely got a cheat sheet. So today we're here to talk about the women's Air Jordan 11 Low in Pure Violet. And as usual, we're going to start with the outsole. We have that translucent rubber, although it's pretty milky if you ask me.
It's got that pure violet kind of tint to it.
Yeah.
Not quite iridescent like the Easter lows, but it's still got a really cool light violet color tint into it.
It kind of reminds me of a ghost, if I'm honest, like where it's just barely see-through, not quite purple, but I guess it's there. You see mostly the purple or the violet in the herringbone traction pods, which, as Chris likes to say, is so sexy.
The entire outsole is sexy. It's an anatomically correct outsole. It's gorgeous.
And then also down there, you'll see the carbon fiber spring plate. For some reason, they didn't put any violet color in there, which I think is interesting because, like I said, I did some homework, and while I was looking at the blue lows and those women orange, they definitely like threw the color everywhere they could think of. This is way more subtle. And then moving on up, we have that Phylon midsole that has a full-length air unit in it. Would we say it looks like this?
It's pretty close, so yes.
So there you go. That's what's going on in here.
What makes these unique as a women's release
is the fact that it's exactly like the men's, so it's not dumbed down like the grade school sizes.
Right, so the carbon fiber spring plate is just like the men's version. The air sole unit is full length like the men's version instead of isolated to only the heel like the kids' versions. And what else have they got inside there? A little bit more comfort?
Oh yeah, look, we got a polyurethane insole. Although I was kind of like, where's that new, is it called Dream Foam? That black one? I was kind of like, where's that one?
I think it's a Dream Cell.
Dream Cell? Anyways, those have been in a ton of the Jordans that have come across this table lately, so I definitely went and looked to see what was in it. But for all those people like Chris who like this, it's in there.
That's a way better insole. I've been wearing the ones that have that Dream Cell stuff in it.
Yeah.
They're hot. Sorry, I was trying to be nice.
But they're eco-friendly.
Don't
These
care.
Not so much.
My feet don't know the difference.
Well, the environment does.
I know.
Now, we're going on up to the upper. We have the patent leather that the Air Jordan 11 is so famous for. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that this is the only leather on the shoe. This back panel is fake as...
Let me see. It looks like there's a tiny bit, like there could be.
It's like a coat of leather on there.
Nah, the way that they mix it in, it's like real tricky. But yeah, so technically by government standards, it's leather, but the breadwinner is the patent.
Yeah,
you can
that
actually
one's
see
way
the,
thicker.
Yeah, you can see the layers, which I think is great. I tried to get it in the B-roll, hopefully it worked, but you can see leather, then you can see the white vinyl coat, then you can see the light violet coat on top of it. It's dope.
And that's why you're here, guys. Today you're just looking at my face instead, but thank you for helping me out there, doing me a solid.
No problem.
And then also we have that Cordura Mesh.
It's Cordura or ballistic style. It kind of depends on who you ask.
Ballistic style mesh.
Yeah, it's all nylon. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, but you know that the Jordan 11 is also famous for. I was actually surprised because I thought it was going to only be on the tongue because again, when I was doing my homework, those other 11s, they had leather on the side and this is all Cordura.
Actually, that's true. I think the women's Concord lows were also leather, the UNCs, but the what people call the cherry lows, which is the white and reds, are like that.
Okay.
Where they are the ballistic style mesh, which those were some of the original versions. So that orange one that you were talking about,
yes,
all the way back in the year 2000 and 2001. Good job. That's when the 11 Low with patent leather originally debuted.
Also, fun fact, the Jordan 11 Low was the first low of a mid-top since the Jordan 2. That's what you told me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's a correct fact.
They did retro lows of the 4s, the 5s, the 6, the 7. Maybe not the 4s, but at least the 5, 6, 7.
We don't talk about the 7 lows.
They look so weird.
Those are so awful.
So anyways.
But yes, as far as the original run goes, of not retros, just the original releases in original colorways, we had not seen a low since the Jordan 2.
Yeah. And then moving on, we have not one, but two colored laces. We have the traditional white, and then we have some violet that you can throw in case you want to sprinkle that color more around. Do you have a preference?
I prefer them white. I do think that having extra laces is cool, but on the 11 it's not actually needed. The 11's patent leather spices it up already. Like you don't need even more spice. It's not like a Jordan 1.
Oh, okay.
To me.
So it's a good thing they didn't like give you 3 colored laces.
I mean, if they wanted to give 3 laces, then cool.
I wish they had done what they did on the other women's release where it was a different style lace. I think it was more ovally and it had like a reflective put through, and it would have been cool if it was like a little purple hint. I don't know. We have the classic midfoot patch along with the teeny tiny Jordan on the back. I will say, I think he might look better than I've seen in other renditions.
When I was doing the B-roll, I was like, wow, they must have watched a video or something and watched somebody clown on that because it looks way better than it used to.
I made fun of it in at least 3 other videos, so you never know.
They're like, Miss Wing, man, we're trying to work this shit.
If you happen to be in the Sacramento or Elk Grove area, you can grab these over at Phenom. I believe they're going to only be in women's sizes because this is a women's release. That is a 5.5 women's to a size 12, which if you're a guy and you want to pick these up, that would then be a 4 to 10.5. And then as far as sizing as a wide footer, I go up a half size when I decide to make this guy happy and put on a pair of 11s. But if you don't have wide feet, you can go true to size and you should be fine.
Well, I was just back there. I'm gonna leave this here. It's all good. You want to know something else? My ears are sweaty. Wearing those headphones is not cool.
I put it over my hair, so there's a buffer.
I'm nice and moist right now.
So am I, guys.
No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I think that these guys right here are a fantastic looking release. It's not something that I would personally wear. I don't wear stuff that's quite this like light or pastel, but I do think that it's a great colorway. Great materials on top of that. I love the addition of this, especially for the price increases, because this is going to be men's pricing, but in women's sizes.
$190.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but again, I think that this release is great, especially quality-wise. I love actually seeing the layers. I hope that I got it on B-roll. I tried really hard. It's really hard to focus in on a thin sliver of something.
And trying to pan, because as you're panning, it's going,
Well, I'm trying not to shake. 'Cause I do all the B-roll handheld, so
No,
like
I know.
I'm like trying not to, you know what I mean, like shake.
I find your B-roll, since I'm the one looking at it in the raw form, you are very smooth.
Thank you, but I also know what I'm not. So yeah, I think that it looks great though. I think this is a fantastic release, and I hope that everybody that actually wants them is able to get them. I will say, you do wear nail polish this color, so I think that that's a plus. Like, it's definitely like lady friendly. It could be guy friendly too. If you like pastel colors, don't be afraid. Like I said, or like she said, they go up to a women's size 12, men's size 10.5. You should be fine.
Cool.
It's your video, just sign us out.
And that, almost done. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, say I did a great job, and we'll see you next time.
That was the longest smile I've ever done. Thanks.
You're welcome.